Hey, how's it going? I wanted to do another insane chess opening. I thought of one called, I guess it's called the King Attacks. So basically, in the opening, the king acts as an attacking piece. So if I come here, for example, pretty soon what we'll have is the king coming out to the center and attacking all sorts of pieces in the middle. So Um, pawns hit. Let's protect with the king. Let's see what that does. Okay, so let's take back the pawn with the king, and that is the king attacks opening. So at this point, the king can't really attack anything else. All the pieces are, protected, and his knight gets to open with tempo. Let's see if I come here. All right, so that is the king attacks opening. Let's go back into our crevice now and hide the king. Now that the king has done his part, we will continue with a quote-unquote normal classic opening and see if the king attacking has messed up the opponent's concentration in any way. I think I think it should work out pretty well. Okay, so that knight developing classically, of course. I should probably develop something. Let's let's bring out dark squared bishop first. Okay, so he castles knight. So I mean, there's not really much of a disadvantage that I see at this point. I mean, the only thing I can't do is castle. That's the only thing I cannot do is castle. So this may not be too risky of an opening. It seems perfectly reasonable. Let's take here. Let's get rid of that. Ooh, okay. Well, I can't castle anyway, so might as well just take. I'm not losing anything there. That's fine. You can have that pawn because now my bishop will be able to develop with tempo. I'll also have that open file in just a second with my other rook to prevent any forks there of my, forks of my knight. Don't want their light squared bishop coming here, forking my knight. Let's see. This pawn's being hit. That's kind of annoying. I'll have to defend maybe like this or bring the rook here. I'm not sure yet. Let's see, we still have a lot of time in this game. Okay, so his bishops are both pretty active. If he takes now, see, because his pawn's undefended here. If he takes, I could bring the rook here and hit that. So let's move the bishop out also. My bishop's actually in a pretty good place here. My light squared bishop is in a decent place. Okay, so get out of that. Pin. What else do you have? So actually, this is kind of ending up to be a boring game. I gotta be honest. It's not that great of a game. Let's see. His knight can't really, our knights are both not doing anything. His rooks are active. Okay, so he's wants to do a knight trade. And now he'll have two rooks active on the d file. I just have to, let's see, defend that file in that manner. Let's get my dark squared bishop working a little bit. If pawn push, he disrupts his pawn structure here of the king. So he probably should not do that. Where's the rook gonna go? I don't know. Could go here, maybe here, wherever he goes. potentially I could hit it again with my bishops. We both have our bishop pairs, so makes the game kind of interesting. Alright, so where's that rook? Where's this d8 rook going to run away to? He's not running away. Okay. So I think I'll just take. I'm assuming he'll take my bishop. That's fine. You're going to take the bishop? I'm assuming the bishop is coming. Oh. He is taking that bishop. Okay. Well, let's get out of here then. So in terms of material, I'm up. I've got to get my rooks working though. It's a little bit hard. Let's try to get this guy working. Bring him up over here. I think I've got just one move here. Yeah, let's just sidestep, which is fine. All my pieces are in harmony here. Nothing's really being hit. I should really make these 3-minute games. I don't know if this website offers 3-minute games. I'll have to find out. That'll make the game more interesting. Okay, pawn sack. Let's do this. If he takes my pawn, I probably don't want to take back. Yeah, let's not take back. I'm pretty, I'm protected. I am protected back here. If we could do a rook trade, bring the bishop back, or no, actually, pawn up might work also. Once the game simplifies a little bit, then I can take this pawn here. But right now, I don't want any stuff with my king being exposed out there. So let's keep things in harmony here. I don't want to have to defend too many files. I'm still not seeing a great way to win this game. I'm up in material, but his bishops are very, very strong. And I'm not seeing it. It seems to be like a draw, basically. If this turns out to be a draw, then I'm not sure what will happen. I don't really want to draw. Now, I am up on time, so that helps. Okay, so there's no pre-moves. I've seen some people do pre-moves. I wonder how that's done. He has a light squared bishop, or I'm sorry, a dark squared bishop, so I want to make sure I stay on light squares here. If I stay on light squares, it renders his bishop kind of worthless. I'll advance this while I can. I could take that pawn too. I feel like I have a good chance of winning now. I'm going to be up, or we'll be, yeah, I'm going to be up a pawn. And this rook will be able to, oh, he resigned. Okay, so he resigned. And that is the king attacks opening. Just to reiterate, the king comes out, hits all that, and then the king retreats back into his crevice. Black gets a little bit of a head start with their pieces advancing, but unless black is very aggressive, black is unable to take advantage See, black is doing all these trades here. I probably would not have done all these trades. Maybe bring the knight here instead, put pressure on, basically just put pressure on the king. It cannot, it can't castle, obviously. It's not going anywhere. Canceling out piece exchanges just only encourages an endgame. And an endgame is good for the king attack opening. So if anyone ever does the king attack opening on you, probably try to avoid this sort of endgame, especially one where the opponent has a rook versus a bishop, because this is just winning for me now. I'll be up a pawn. I've got the rook. I mean, it's game over.